Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Man, listen, I've been gone for like 2 weeks plus. For those of you who don't know, I know a lot of you guys are not in the Telegram group. The channel got suspended for 2 weeks from an old ass video. So I'm gonna have to start taking down old videos. I'm gonna get with Floyd, Fearless. Shout out to Fearless Floyd. I'm gonna get with him and set this Rumble thing up. We're gonna also do Rumble. If you're on the Patreon, I will be back up and running tomorrow. But I can't rely on YouTube anymore, man. It has gotten redundant with how many videos I'm getting flagged for from 2 to 3 years ago that have been proven to be factual. You know what I'm saying? I can't even go into detail right now because they'll pull this one too. So I haven't forgot about you guys. I took yesterday off. Had to get some mental shit sorted out with the family. You know what I'm saying? Life type stuff, but we still here. We're gonna be trying to do a live sometime in the next few days to make up for Sunday. And again, we're gonna be back on the Patreon. If you're not on the Patreon, please jump on the Patreon. And it should be the link should be in the description section. I think I set it up to automatically upload, the description section with the link to that and a bunch of other stuff too. But we'll be live the next few days, and I'll be on Patreon tomorrow. So that'll happen. We're gonna be back on the wagon, basically, getting moving. Had people reaching out to me, yo, Six, you going live? You going live? I say, I can't today, bro. I got too much shit going on. But this whole entire political climate, bro, like, I'm just watching this whole thing take place, and you already know I think it's all a circus. This shit is fake as hell. They're all friends behind the scenes. They're all getting money. They're all, putting money in stocks and making money on the stock and then selling the stock at high price. They're doing all of this stuff, so you can't really convince me otherwise. So that's where I'm at with it. But, this whole entire thing, I'm watching really people online tear each other apart, yo. It's crazy. You know what I mean? And this is interesting because this isn't even predicated on the color of one's skin. This is more predicated on who's awakened and who isn't, which is crazy. Because I've watched indigenous American people tear down other indigenous American people for not being aware of what's going on. And rightfully so to a degree, because you should have an idea of what's happening now after all the stuff we went through in 2020. There should be a clear, defined perception of everything that's going on around us, to be fair. But, just like bickering back and forth and calling each other names and stuff like that, it doesn't really lead anywhere, man. And you're not going to sway the other side. And sometimes you really just got to accept people are gonna stay where they're at. They're not gonna get outside. Yo, you might have some people that aren't even in that spot in their travel, their journey in this reality. They might have like 3-4 more lives to go before they even get to that point. So you can't assume everybody's ready to take that jump. You know what I mean? You can only look out for people who are willing to learn and educate them, because that means they're actually prepared to move in that direction. So that's one bit of advice I would offer for anybody who's still playing the politics game. You know what I'm saying? Don't take that so seriously, yo, because at the end of the day, the presidents are not chosen by us. This is a corporation. These dudes, and mainly dudes, are put in place. They're not elected. They're put in place. So with that said, we got to make sure we remember that. I'm going to say this to you guys as a bit of advice. There's a deep discomfort when it comes to change in people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Change in people's lives is very uncomfortable, because once you get settled in and you have a rhythm and the way things are done, you get accustomed to it, it becomes familiar. And the thing about change is necessary for growth. I know it sounds generic as hell, but you got yourself a backyard, you're gonna have to dig up that grass, dig up that dirt, and put some soil in place, along with some other nutrients. So you got to disturb that ground first in order to actually be able to plant something that can grow a whole garden to feed your family. You know, fruits, vegetables, things like that. You know, beautiful plants for you to vibe around. You know, herbs that'll heal your ailments, illnesses. In order to grow those things, you have to go ahead and tear the ground up first. So that's the change, man. But, you know, change can be very uncomfortable, but life can take you on different paths. So don't be afraid of change. You know what I'm saying? You got to embrace it, because in a lot of scenarios, change is going to happen whether you like it or not. So you fretting and stressing out about it is not going to change anything. So you got to just really roll with it and adapt. You know what I'm saying? So that's my word of advice, word of inspiration for the day for you guys. We'll see you guys in the next few days. Love you guys, man. Thank you guys for checking in and tuning in to make sure everything's good. The channel's still up and running. Like I said, I'm going to be working a lot behind the scenes. I'm trying to battle through this whole shit that's going on with, you know, my peoples, and we'll be trying to get back to getting, you know, where we need to be at, and then also doing the Patreon, not the Patreon, but the Rumble too. The Patreon's already up and running. But yeah, if you want to get on the Patreon, again, I tell you guys every week it's only $5. Ain't that much for you guys to jump on. And I talk about a lot of remedies and my experiences with court, police, what I found works. I don't put this stuff in the public anymore, obvious reasons. But yeah, they starting to yank my videos now. They're yanking my videos and giving me strikes. You know, sometimes they'll just pull the video, and then sometimes they give me strikes and they'll suspend me for a couple weeks. Nature of the beast, I suppose. But yeah, that's what it is. So thank you guys, man, for everything. I'll be back. Y'all take it easy.